attraction and intimacy are often communicated through unspoken gestures and subtle behaviors, rather than direct words. When a woman is interested in deepening a connection, she may not always express it openly, but instead relies on body language, tone of voice, and subconscious actions to signal her feelings. These signs can be incredibly revealing for those who know how to recognize them, offering insight into her emotions and desires. Human interaction is deeply influenced by nonverbal cues, and many of these signals stem from natural instincts. When a woman exhibits specific behaviors, such as prolonged eye contact, frequent touching, or subtle flirtation, she is often testing the waters to see how the other person responds. These signals are not just about physical attraction, they also reflect emotional comfort, trust, and a willingness to be vulnerable. Recognizing these signs can help strengthen the bond between two people, making it easier to understand each other's intentions and feelings. The way a woman behaves around someone she's attracted to is often different from how she interacts with others. She may lean in closer during conversations, laugh more at their jokes, or find excuses to spend time alone with them. Small yet meaningful actions like adjusting her appearance, mirroring movements, or playfully teasing can be subtle but powerful indicators of her interest. Even physiological responses, such as deeper breathing or dilated pupils, can hint at an underlying attraction that she may not even be fully aware of herself. Understanding these hidden signs is crucial because it helps avoid misunderstandings and missed opportunities. Many people fail to notice these cues either due to lack of awareness or because they dismiss them as random behavior. However, when these signals appear consistently and in combination with each other, they create a clear pattern of attraction. Being able to read these signs not only enhances one's ability to connect on a deeper level, but also builds confidence in navigating romantic interactions. Attraction is a complex mix of emotions, chemistry, and timing. While verbal communication plays an important role, nonverbal signals often carry more weight, revealing what someone truly feels in the moment. By paying attention to the small yet significant gestures, it becomes easier to understand when a woman is interested in intimacy and seeking a closer connection. Whether it's through prolonged physical contact, a soft voice, or a longing gaze, these hidden signs speak volumes, offering a glimpse into her true desires. 1. Body language is open and inviting. When a woman's body language is open and inviting, it is often a strong nonverbal sign that she is comfortable and interested in deeper intimacy. This means she is not creating physical barriers between you and her posture is relaxed rather than tense or defensive. Open body language includes facing you directly, positioning herself close to you, and maintaining an open stance rather than crossing her arms or turning away. She may subtly angle her body towards you, showing that she is engaged and focused on you rather than being distracted by her surroundings. Her movements will likely be fluid and natural, without any signs of nervousness or hesitation. If she leans in while speaking, it indicates a subconscious desire to close the physical distance. This is a clear signal that she is not only comfortable in your presence, but also wants to be closer to you. Another aspect of open body language is the way she positions her hands and arms. If her hands are relaxed and visible rather than clenched or hidden, it suggests a sense of ease and openness. A slight tilt of her head while listening also indicates that she is attentive and engaged, which often happens when someone is genuinely interested in another person. If she mirrors your body language, it's another subconscious way of showing connection and synchronization. This kind of mimicry happens naturally when people feel a bond, and it signals that she is in tune with your energy. When combined with other non-verbal cues like eye contact and gentle touches, open and inviting body language becomes a strong indication of her desire for intimacy and closeness. 2. She maintains deep eye contact. When a woman maintains deep eye contact, it is a powerful sign of emotional connection and attraction. Eye contact is one of the most intimate forms of non-verbal communication, and prolonged, meaningful gazes often indicate a desire for closeness. If she looks directly into your eyes without quickly looking away, it suggests confidence and interest. It's a way of holding attention and creating an unspoken bond that deepens the connection between two people. Deep eye contact can also trigger emotional and physical responses. When someone is attracted to another person, their pupils may dilate and their eyes may appear brighter. This happens naturally as the brain releases chemicals associated with attraction and excitement. If she locks eyes with you while smiling subtly or maintaining a soft expression, it's a strong indication that she enjoys your presence and feels comfortable around you. Another key aspect of deep eye contact is its intensity. If she gazes at you for longer than usual, especially in moments of silence, it can create an electrifying tension. This kind of eye contact often happens when words are unnecessary and the connection is felt on a deeper level. It's a way of silently expressing emotions, whether it be admiration, desire, or anticipation. Maintaining eye contact also shows attentiveness. If she keeps looking into your eyes while listening or speaking, it means she is fully engaged in the moment. This level of focus suggests that she values your presence and is not easily distracted. Combined with other body language cues, like a slight smile, raised eyebrows, or gentle leaning in, deep eye contact becomes a clear indication of her desire for intimacy and emotional closeness. 3. She touches you frequently. When a woman touches you frequently, it is a strong non-verbal sign that she feels comfortable, connected, and possibly desires intimacy. Physical touch is one of the most natural ways to express affection and attraction, and when it happens often, it usually means she is subconsciously trying to establish a deeper bond. These touches are often subtle and may seem casual, but they carry a significant meaning. Frequent touch can come in different forms, such as brushing her hand against yours, lightly tapping your arm while talking, or playfully nudging you. These gestures indicate that she is drawn to you and enjoys physical closeness. If she places her hand on your shoulder, back, or knee while laughing or speaking, it's a clear sign that she feels comfortable breaking personal space barriers. The more natural and effortless these touches feel, the stronger the connection. Another sign is prolonged touch. If she lets her hand linger a little longer when handing you something, or keeps her fingers lightly grazing your skin, it suggests she is not just touching you out of habit, but because she enjoys the sensation. This is often a subconscious way of testing how you respond and building anticipation. Touch is also a way to create emotional warmth. If she fixes your collar, removes lint from your shirt, or lightly strokes your hand while talking, these are intimate gestures that show she is paying attention to the small details and cares about your presence. When frequent touch is combined with deep eye contact, a warm smile, or playful teasing, it becomes a clear sign that she is interested in something more than just casual interaction. 4. Her voice becomes softer and more sensual. When a woman's voice becomes softer and more sensual, it is often a subconscious sign of attraction and intimacy. The way someone speaks can reveal a lot about their emotions and intentions, and a change in tone, pitch, or rhythm can indicate a deeper level of connection. A softer voice naturally draws attention, making interactions feel more personal and intimate. This shift in vocal tone often happens when she is feeling comfortable and engaged in the moment. Instead of speaking in a loud or neutral tone, her voice may become more gentle, warm, and almost melodic. This change creates a sense of closeness, as softer speech requires the listener to pay closer attention. When combined with slow, deliberate speech, it can signal a desire to prolong the conversation and deepen the connection. A sensual tone is not necessarily about what she says, but how she says it. There may be a slight huskiness, a delicate whisper-like quality, or a rhythmic flow that makes her words sound more inviting. Her voice may also carry a hint of playfulness or teasing, creating an unspoken tension. If she laughs softly, drags out certain words, or lowers her pitch slightly, it can be a subtle way of expressing interest. The shift in voice often happens naturally in moments of intimacy, whether emotional or physical. If her tone becomes softer when she is close to you, during moments of eye contact, or while she is touching you, it is a strong indication of attraction. This kind of vocal change, combined with other body language cues, enhances the overall sense of connection and can be a clear sign that she wants to take things to a more intimate level. 5. She licks or bites her lips. When a woman licks or bites her lips, it is often a subconscious sign of attraction and desire. The lips are one of the most expressive and sensual parts of the body, and their movement can reveal unspoken emotions. Lip licking or biting is usually an automatic reaction when someone feels excitement, nervousness, or anticipation, especially in the presence of someone they are attracted to. Licking the lips can be both a practical and seductive gesture. On a physical level, it helps keep the lips moist, making them look more appealing and inviting. However, when done in a slow, deliberate way, especially while maintaining eye contact, it becomes a clear, flirtatious signal. It subtly draws attention to the lips, creating a sense of anticipation and enhancing the moment's intimacy. Biting the lip is another strong nonverbal cue. It often happens when someone is trying to suppress a smile, control their excitement, or express playful nervousness. A gentle lip bite can add an element of mystery and intrigue, as it suggests that she is feeling something but is holding back slightly. This kind of teasing body language can be an unconscious way of building attraction and drawing someone in. The timing and context of these gestures matter. If she licks or bites her lips while looking at you, especially during a deep conversation or a moment of silence, it can indicate a strong sense of attraction. When combined with other signs like prolonged eye contact, a soft voice, or subtle physical touch, this gesture becomes an unmistakable signal that she is interested in something deeper and more intimate. 6. She leans in closer while talking. When a woman leans in closer while talking, it is a strong sign of interest, comfort, and possibly attraction. This movement is often subconscious and happens when she feels engaged in the conversation and wants to establish a deeper connection. Physical proximity is one of the clearest indicators of emotional and romantic interest, as people naturally get closer to those they feel drawn to. Leaning in shows that she is fully focused on you and wants to be in your personal space. It eliminates physical barriers and creates a sense of intimacy, making the interaction feel more private and meaningful. This is especially true in settings where there is no need to move closer, yet she still does. It signals a desire for closeness both emotionally and physically. Her posture during this moment is also important. If she leans in with relaxed shoulders, maintains eye contact, and keeps her body facing you, it suggests openness and attentiveness. This is different from someone leaning in briefly out of necessity, such as struggling to hear in a noisy environment. Instead, it's an intentional movement that brings her closer to you in a natural and effortless way. Leaning in can also be a subtle way of testing boundaries. If she moves closer and observes how you respond, whether you lean in as well or maintain distance, it helps her gauge the level of mutual attraction. When combined with other signs like soft eye contact, light touches, or a playful tone, leaning in becomes a clear indication that she enjoys being near you and may be interested in something more intimate. 7. She plays with her hair. When a woman plays with her hair, it is often a subconscious sign of attraction, flirtation, or nervous excitement. Hair touching is a common body language cue that can signal interest and engagement, especially when done repeatedly in your presence. This gesture can take different forms, from twirling a strand around her finger to running her fingers through her hair, or adjusting it in a way that draws attention. One reason women play with their hair when attracted to someone is that it highlights femininity and draws attention to their face, neck, and shoulders. These are naturally alluring areas that can enhance attraction. Flipping or tossing the hair can also be a way of subtly showcasing confidence and drawing your gaze toward her. Another reason for hair touching is nervous excitement. When someone feels a mix of attraction and slight tension, they may engage in self-soothing behaviors, like stroking their hair or tucking it behind their ear. This can happen when she is trying to keep her hands busy or when she wants to appear more composed while talking to you. The way she plays with her hair matters. If she does it slowly and deliberately while maintaining eye contact or smiling, it is often a flirtatious signal. If she repeatedly touches or fixes her hair while engaged in conversation, it may mean she is subconsciously trying to make sure she looks good for you. When combined with other signs like leaning in, frequent touching, or a soft voice, this gesture becomes a clear indication of attraction and interest. 8. She finds excuses to be alone with you. When a woman finds excuses to be alone with you, it is a strong indication that she enjoys your company and may be seeking deeper intimacy. People naturally gravitate toward those they feel connected to, and if she consistently looks for ways to spend time with you one-on-one, it is not just coincidence, it is likely intentional. She may suggest situations where you both end up alone together, whether by asking for your help with something, inviting you somewhere private, or waiting until others leave before engaging you in conversation. These small but deliberate actions show that she values personal moments with you and wants your undivided attention. Another sign is when she lingers after group interactions or subtly removes distractions that could take your focus away from her. If she stays behind when others leave, walks with you even when she doesn't need to, or suggests continuing a conversation in a quieter place, it's a clear effort to extend the time spent alone with you. The nature of these private moments also matters. If she uses them to open up emotionally, share personal thoughts, or create an atmosphere of warmth and closeness, it suggests she feels safe and comfortable with you. If she combines these moments with other signs like deep eye contact, light physical touch, or playful teasing, it becomes an even stronger indication that she desires a more intimate connection. 9. She compliments your looks or scent. When a woman compliments your looks or scent, It is often a strong sign of attraction and interest. Compliments are a way of expressing appreciation, and when they focus on your physical appearance or personal scent, they carry a deeper, more intimate meaning. If she frequently comments on how good you look, whether it's your hairstyle, outfit, or overall appearance, it shows that she is paying close attention to your presence. Compliments on specific details, like the way a certain color suits you or how your smile is attractive, indicate that she notices and admires you beyond just a casual level. Scent is an especially powerful trigger for attraction. If she compliments how you smell, whether it's your cologne, natural scent, or even the freshness of your clothes, it suggests she is drawn to your presence in a more personal way. Scent has a direct link to memory and emotion, and when someone takes the time to notice and appreciate it, it means they enjoy being close to you. The way she delivers these compliments also matters. If she says them in a playful, teasing, or slightly shy manner, it could mean she is testing your reaction. If she combines the compliment with physical touch, prolonged eye contact, or a warm smile, it strengthens the signal that she feels a connection with you. Repeated compliments over time show consistent interest and can be a clear sign that she is drawn to you in an intimate way. 10. Her breathing becomes deeper. When a woman's breathing becomes deeper around you, it is often a subconscious sign of attraction and anticipation. Changes in breathing patterns are linked to emotional and physical responses, and when someone is excited, aroused, or feeling a strong connection, their breathing naturally adjusts. Deeper breathing is usually a result of increased heart rate, which happens when someone is physically or emotionally stimulated. If she starts taking slower, deeper breaths, it can be a sign that she is feeling relaxed yet highly aware of your presence. This often happens during close moments, such as when you are making eye contact, having an intimate conversation, or sharing physical closeness. Another indicator is if her chest rises and falls more noticeably. Since breathing becomes more pronounced during moments of attraction, you might observe subtle shifts in her body language, like slightly parted lips or an almost imperceptible pause before she exhales. This happens naturally as her body responds to the chemistry between you. The timing of this change is important. If her breathing deepens when you get closer, when there is tension in the air, or when she is looking at you in a certain way, it is likely a sign of heightened emotions. Combined with other cues like dilated pupils, flushed skin, or fidgeting with her hands or hair, deep breathing becomes a strong physical indicator that she is feeling the moment on a more intimate level. 11. She mirrors your actions. When a woman mirrors your actions, it is a strong subconscious sign of connection and attraction. Mirroring is a natural psychological behavior where one person unintentionally imitates the movements, gestures, or speech patterns of someone they feel connected to. It's a way of building rapport and signaling that she is in sync with you. If she copies your posture, gestures, or mannerisms, it shows that she is subconsciously aligning herself with your energy. For example, if you take a sip of your drink, she might do the same a few seconds later. If you lean in during a conversation, she may also lean in without realizing it. This type of mirroring indicates comfort, trust, and a desire to create harmony between you both. Speech mirroring is another form of this behavior. If she starts using similar words, phrases, or even matching your tone and pace of speaking, it's a sign that she is engaged and emotionally connected. This often happens naturally when someone enjoys being around another person and wants to build a deeper bond. The more subtle and consistent the mirroring, the stronger the attraction. When combined with other signs like prolonged eye contact, soft touches, or frequent compliments, mirroring becomes a clear indication that she feels a strong connection and possibly desires more intimacy. 12. She teases you playfully. When a woman teases you playfully, it is often a strong sign of attraction and flirtation. Playful teasing is a way of creating a fun and light-hearted connection while testing boundaries and building chemistry. It allows her to engage with you in a way that is both affectionate and slightly challenging, keeping the interaction exciting. Teasing can take different forms, such as making witty remarks, jokingly exaggerating something about you, or playfully mimicking your words or actions. It is usually done with a smile, laughter, or a mischievous look, signaling that she is not being serious but rather trying to spark a playful back-and-forth dynamic. This kind of teasing helps build tension and keeps the interaction engaging. Another reason for playful teasing is to grab your attention. If she constantly finds small ways to poke fun at you in a friendly manner, it shows that she enjoys your reactions and wants to keep the conversation going. This is especially true if she pairs teasing with physical gestures like a light push, a tap on the arm, or an exaggerated eye roll, all of which indicate comfort and attraction. The key to recognizing flirtatious teasing is the tone and context. If her teasing is always accompanied by warmth, laughter, and lingering eye contact, it is likely a sign of interest rather than just casual banter. When combined with other signals like leaning in, mirroring, or frequent touch, playful teasing becomes a clear indication that she is enjoying your presence and possibly desires something more. 13. She wears something more revealing or attractive. When a woman wears something more revealing or attractive around you, it is often a conscious or subconscious sign that she wants to catch your attention and make an impression. Dressing in a way that enhances her physical appeal suggests that she is putting in extra effort to look good, especially if she normally dresses more casually, but suddenly appears in more flattering or eye-catching outfits. Attraction often influences clothing choices, and if she consistently wears outfits that highlight her features when she knows she'll see you, it could mean she wants you to notice her. This might include form-fitting clothes, a lower neckline, a shorter skirt, or an outfit that accentuates her curves. Even subtle changes, like wearing perfume, styling her hair differently, or adding elegant accessories, can indicate that she is consciously enhancing her appearance for you. Confidence is another key factor. If she appears more self-assured, maintains strong eye contact, and carries herself with poise when dressed attractively around you, it reinforces the idea that she wants you to see her in a more appealing light. She might even subtly check your reaction to gauge whether you notice or appreciate her effort. However, context matters. If she dresses up specifically when meeting you, or when you're in a private or more intimate setting, the signal becomes stronger. When combined with other signs like frequent eye contact, playful teasing, or finding ways to be alone with you, her choice of clothing can be a clear indication that she is interested in deepening the connection and creating an atmosphere of attraction. 14. She subtly hints at romantic or intimate topics. When a woman subtly hints at romantic or intimate topics, it is often a strong sign that she is testing the waters to gauge your interest and comfort level. Bringing up these subjects in a casual or playful manner allows her to create a sense of connection and see how you respond without being too direct. She may mention relationships, attraction, or intimacy in a light-hearted way, perhaps by joking about ideal partners, love languages, or past dating experiences. These hints often come with a teasing tone, as if she is inviting you into a conversation that has a deeper meaning beneath the surface. If she talks about romantic situations or asks about your preferences in a partner, it could mean she is subtly trying to compare herself to what you like. Another common way women introduce these topics is through storytelling. She might share a scenario about a couple, ask your opinion on romantic gestures, or casually mention something flirtatious like, "I bet you're the type to be really charming on dates." These are subtle ways of steering the conversation toward intimacy without making it obvious. The key to recognizing this sign is how often these topics come up and the way she reacts to your responses. If she seems engaged, playful, or continues leading the conversation in that direction, it's likely a sign that she is interested in exploring a deeper connection. When combined with other signals like deep eye contact, frequent touching, or playful teasing, subtle romantic hints become a clear indication of her growing attraction and interest in intimacy. 15. She holds prolonged physical contact, hugs, hand-holding, etc. When a woman holds prolonged physical contact, such as lingering hugs or holding your hand, it is a strong sign of attraction, comfort, and emotional connection. Physical touch is one of the most intimate ways to express interest, and when it lasts longer than usual, it often signals a deeper level of affection and desire for closeness. A prolonged hug, for example, goes beyond a casual greeting. If she holds on for a few extra seconds, presses her body closer, or gently squeezes you before letting go, it suggests that she enjoys the warmth and security of being close to you. The longer and more intimate the hug, the stronger the emotional or romantic connection she may feel. Hand-holding is another powerful sign. If she reaches for your hand, intertwines her fingers with yours, or lets her hand linger when you touch, it's a clear indication that she feels a strong bond with you. Holding hands is typically reserved for close relationships, so if she initiates or maintains this kind of contact, it shows that she values your presence and wants to establish a deeper connection. Other prolonged physical touches, such as resting her hand on your shoulder, lightly tracing her fingers on your arm, or leaning into you, also suggest attraction. These gestures are often subconscious and indicate that she feels safe and comfortable with you. When combined with other signs like deep eye contact, a soft voice, or flirtatious teasing, prolonged physical contact becomes a strong indicator of her desire for intimacy. 16. She gives you the look, a seductive or longing gaze. When a woman gives you the look, a seductive or longing gaze, it is one of the most powerful and unmistakable signs of attraction and desire for intimacy. Eye contact is a key form of nonverbal communication, and when it carries a deeper, more intense energy, it can create an unspoken connection that speaks louder than words. This type of gaze is often prolonged, with her eyes lingering on you longer than usual. It may be accompanied by slightly parted lips, slow blinking, or a subtle smile, all of which indicate intrigue and attraction. If her pupils are dilated and her gaze shifts between your eyes and lips, it suggests she is thinking about something more intimate. A seductive gaze can also be playful. She might glance at you, look away shyly, then look back again, creating a teasing dynamic. This back and forth eye contact builds tension and anticipation, making the interaction more exciting. If she holds eye contact while speaking in a softer voice or subtly tilts her head, she is likely trying to draw you in emotionally and physically. The look often happens in moments of quiet or when the conversation naturally slows down. If you catch her staring at you from across the room or during a deep conversation, it is a clear signal of attraction. When combined with other body language cues like leaning in, frequent touches, or playful teasing, her seductive gaze becomes a powerful indicator that she is interested in something more than just casual interaction.